My son, he was always a joker. He was always teasing everyone, but he was like a funny kind of kid, you know. He was the youngest of my boys. Yeah, he was a mama's boy. I do know that. He was a mama's boy. I remember he used to always tell me that he was never going to leave me. And when he got married, he was going to have one kid and he was going to live with me. It was 20 days after my son's birthday, Richie. And I remember he wanted to pick up his presents. So I left him at his dad's and his aunt's house. And I remember I had told him I was going to pump gas and I was going to be coming back.
Richie Carrillo, who had just turned 14, he was waiting for his mom to pick him up, to take him to Tijuana to visit his grandfather. He was minding his own business. He wasn't a gang member, not involved in any way. And while Richie was sitting there, a group of gang members, 5 of them, piled into an SUV. They drove to the alleyway where Richie was seated, and they saw Richie and the 2 individuals seated near him, and they targeted them. And 2 of them decided, with their loaded guns, to pop out of the SUV and start firing at those 3 individuals, including Richie. One of the bullets from one of those guns hit him in the back and entered into his heart. He ran up a flight of stairs and he collapsed into a courtyard.
I remember my older son coming towards me, screaming that his brother had gotten shot. I remember running to him. I remember holding him. I didn't think he was wounded that bad. I was hoping he wasn't wounded that bad. But when I got there, he was gone. He wasn't breathing anymore.
1 year ago tonight, a 14-year-old boy was gunned down in Mount Hope, the victim of an apparently random shooting. Tonight, 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina shows us how the boy's mother is pleading for someone with a conscience to step forward and close this case.
We would go pass out flyers with the kids, and every year we would air it out on Crime Stoppers. I don't know. I just felt like I didn't want to give up on him. This is gonna bring my son back, but it felt better, way better, because I was able to move on. It was a relief to know that they all got caught.
It took a while. It took a lot of investigation, a lot of hard work, a lot of diligence. We never gave up, and it wasn't hard to get motivated for a case like this, where a kid like Richie, who did nothing even remotely close to deserve this, was murdered the way he was. Elisa is a citizen of courage for several reasons. One is that she had to deal with the worst of the worst. There's no mother on earth that should have to lose their child and see their child die in front of their eyes, murdered senselessly. And so she had to do that while raising her family, while going to work, working shifts that sometimes started late at night and didn't end until early in the morning. And she would come into court every single day. On top of all that, she goes out into the community. She tries to save other families from the same heartache that she had to go through, warning them, look, if your kids are out after dark, then this could happen to you. Let me tell you about my story.
In the group called Moms, Mothers Sending a Message, they all get together, all the mothers get together, and we go with these curfew sweeps, help the community bring in the children that are out in the streets after 10 when they're minors. Giving back to everyone out here is the best thing, because it heals you. You know, as a person, it heals you. That's the way I see it. It heals you. It's a healing process.